Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's super late in October, and honestly I have no idea where this month went. I had so many Halloween videos planned, but I don't know. But anyway, as I promised you guys, I was going to have a tutorial on how to block out your eyebrows. Now clearly I have makeup on, so we're gonna go ahead and take all of this off if you want to see how I block my eyebrows out. Now, I've only done this a few times, so I'm not an expert. There are so many videos online on how to do this the right way. So if you want to know how I block out my eyebrows, then just keep on watching. So it is easy, but it is just very time consuming. So you have to have a lot of patience to block out your eyebrows. Now, this doesn't require a lot of things. You really just need a few things. So the things that you're going to need to block out your eyebrow is glue stick. And this is the purple glue. Now, I find that this is the one that I've seen most often where people block out their eyebrows, and it is a washable glue. You will also need a translucent powder. Now I'm using a really cheap one. You can find this anywhere nowadays. This is Cody? No. This is the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and this is in the shade Natural. And I grabbed a little, mine's all dirty from practicing, but this is just a little beauty sponge or whatever to set. And a spoolie. This is a disposable spoolie. I didn't want to ruin any of the ones that I have for my eyebrow brushes, but you are welcome to use that if that's the only thing that you have on hand. And I also have a little spatula to smooth things out. You can also use the handle of your spoolie as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually wipe off my makeup. Okay, so after I had taken off, for the purpose of just this video, I only took off everything that I had from basically my eyes up. And when I take off my eyebrow makeup, I also want to just run through an alcohol pad just to make sure that there's no leftover oil or anything like that. So I'm just using one of those little alcohol pads that you can get from like a first aid kit or anything like that, and I'm just running that through, making sure there's nothing left over. So I sped this part up, but I am just going to be swiping the glue stick in the direction that I want my hair to lay flat, and I also go kind of the opposite just to make sure that glue gets all up in the crevices. And then I'm just going to spoolie the hair flat, and like I said, I want it, you can do this in the whatever direction you want the hair to lay. And then I'm going in just to speed up the drying process with the blow dryer on the cool setting. And then as that, make sure that it is dry. I'm going to go ahead and do another layer, but I'm not going to go in the opposite direction. This time I'm just going to do a layer on top, and then with the flat little spatula, I'm going to make sure that everything is laid flat. And then again with the blow dryer, making sure that this layer is dry as well before I go in and I set it with the translucent powder. Now, I did 2 coats of the glue before adding the translucent powder, just because I've done a couple of test runs, and this is the best way, in my opinion, for my brows, that it works the best. And then I'm going in with a 3rd layer of the glue and the blow dryer again. And all of this is going to be in the cool setting. And you always want to make sure that it's dry before applying the translucent powder, because if it's still a little bit tacky, you might get the translucent powder to get a little bit chunky, and you won't get a smooth finish when you're done. And then to conceal the blue undertone, I'm going in with the LA Colors Orange Concealer. And I'm also going to do that to the other brow. And it just cancels out the blue undertone in my eyebrow. So when I go in after with concealer, there is no harsh tone underneath the concealer. And I'm going to set that with translucent powder, so when I do add the concealer, it doesn't make it all muddy with the orange. And then you just want to dust off that excess powder. And then I'm going in with a NYX concealer. And this is basically, I try to pick a color that was closest to my actual skin tone. If you are going to apply foundation, you can apply foundation directly on top of that. You don't need to conceal unless your eyebrows are really dark like mine. And then of course, you want to go ahead and just finish setting the eyebrows with the translucent powder. Not too bad. It's pretty easy. It's just steps and repeating the steps all over again. So you just want to dust that off and make sure that you have no excess powder on top. And just like that, I look crazy. This is actually one of the first times that I actually like how this looks. Obviously, there's still a couple of little patches, but I mean, if you saw my eyebrows, they're a hot mess. And my eyebrows are so dark and so thick, which makes my eyebrows really hard to conceal. But I mean, I think I did a pretty good job. You can still see a little bit of the orange on this eyebrow right here, but like I said, my eyebrows, I'm actually letting them grow out so I can go get them done before Generation Beauty San Francisco. So they're a little bit caterpillar-ish. But this is really easy, you guys, and really I've only been sitting here for about 15 minutes. Obviously I sped through the blow drying situation because I don't think anybody wants to sit there and watch me blow dry my face for 2 minutes. But really this whole technique is 5 simple products, and if you are going to do a look where it requires you to block out your eyebrows, I mean, really, it's super easy. Like I said, it's just time consuming. So I really hope you guys learned something. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if I keep practicing, my blocking out my eyebrows will get better over time as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. And until next time, bye guys.